Many a year now since first I drove through these hills to Adelaide, sitting behind a team of 4 horses and with my wife beside me. This time it's my grandson. He's on his way to one of the research laboratories. Country rather dry, yes, but lovely. Can't remember a single trip when it wasn't good to look at. And the man who painted it for all to see lives yonder. We're leaving him a parcel from admirers down south. Call that little lass over, will you? Would you give this to Mr. Hyson? There he is, painting away. Maybe he'll open the parcel when he's finished his work. You know, he's made these hills very much a part of our family life. Just about the first painter to get the real shape of a gum tree onto canvas. And that was many summers ago. Never seen the leaves look lovelier. Or maybe you feel beauty more keenly when you're getting on. Well, there she lies, Adelaide. Just the right size for a city, neither too big for comfort nor too small for a thriving capital. Ah, the toll gate. It's wide open for opportunity these days. Well inside the city limits lies a pioneer vineyard. You can see the big buildings less than 5 miles away. Pleasant to watch. And they'll be just as busy up north in the Barossa Valley, and north of that again, where the white wines are made, and over near the Murray River, and south of the city, too. Grapes from more than 60,000 vine-covered acres are coming into the vats. Many a bottle we've had from here over the years. No regrets either if we drank 'em one by one. Enjoyed 'em the better for it. Still enjoy 'em. A great center for agricultural research, the Waite Institute. Wonder what it's meant to the city, to the state, to the Commonwealth for that matter. Soil research, plant research. You know, it's safe to say they must have saved Australia millions and helped towards making many millions more. Yes, the work still goes forward. He left the right kind of memorial, did Peter Waite. Perhaps the lad may be able to play a part here one of these days. I certainly hope so. Well, we're nearing the green girdle that circles Adelaide, the parklands. There's another living memorial, this time to a founder, Colonel Light. He had to fight for his idea of what a city should be. He said posterity would judge him, and posterity's judgment can be found in today's enjoyment of what he planned. Down through the busiest part of the city runs King William Street. It was in his reign that the first tiny settlement came into being, and his queen, Adelaide, gave her name to it. Here, where North Terrace crosses the Royal Street, is the city's hub. On one side, the offices of commerce, the professions, and facing them, library, museum, gallery, university, commerce and cultural life on the same tree-lined terrace. Behind it lies the river, and it leads us to the place that most attracts me, the gardens. So quiet, so peaceful. And there are usually gulls on the wing, ducks on the water. As you move from the older Adelaide to the new, you can almost feel the city's pulse quicken. Some of the ships you find here these days have been built at Whyalla to the northwest, South Australian iron in South Australian hulls, South Australian wheat and South Australian wool. Two of the state's chief exports are moving overseas in a steady stream. And for use nearer home is petroleum, and it's needed because this state has a higher ratio of motor vehicles to population than any other in the Commonwealth. Power of another kind comes from the electricity trust at Osborne, and it's needed urgently, for industrial Adelaide is employing twice the men and giving 3 times the output it did only 10 years ago. Building motor vehicle bodies has grown into one of the biggest industrial enterprises in the South, so that today, 4 out of every 5 new passenger cars bought in Australia have bodies made in Australia, most of them in Adelaide. When the bodies are assembled, they travel to every corner of the continent, a continent whose great distances make transportation a matter of first importance. And the thousands of men whose daily job it is to meet this need are steadily increasing in numbers and output. Well, we're almost back at the university now. There's the art gallery. I remember taking you there as a very little fellow, new suit and all. And beyond it is the university. It's turned out first-rate men, world names, some of them. I've no doubt more will be coming up in your time, for there's a fine tradition of public service, public spirit behind its teaching. You're starting work in a laboratory that's known the world over for its work in the unwanted lands, the so-called deserts, and the harvest proving a rich one. Good luck to you, my boy. Oh, and before I turn homeward, there's one more visit to be made. Onkaparinga. The races there are a magnet that draw cars from Adelaide by the thousand, and people by tens of thousands each Easter Monday. The Great Eastern is a long race, more than 3 miles, and a hard race. But first and above all else, it's a picnic race, and hundreds of families go along just for the sheer fun of it. Yeah, they've been camping here for days, for weeks, some of them. Now, wireless is quite enough to start things moving, and there's dancing with this banquet. I suppose every racetrack is a sort of merry-go-round. Ah, they're off. It's a unique course, and more often than not, you can't see even the rails for people. At one point, it crosses a bush road, a tricky jump. Uh-oh, no bones broken. Years ago, a tree fell over the track, and it's still there, even though the jump is uphill. Not many horses have lasted the distance, but one of them has come away, an outsider, and I wasn't on it. Not that it matters. I've had my fun, so have 65,000 others. Well, that's Adelaide for you. It works and it plays, and it always seems to me they make the best of what they have here, which is one very good reason why its future is so full of promise. And it is.